Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. I have played quite a bit, couldn't stop playing yesterday actually, in between the last episode and this one, so you'll notice some things look a little bit different. I'm going to try to zoom through what I've done pretty quick. One of the things I did is I made all of the rooms nice and consistent with andesite walls and doors, which feels very good. I still need to get the dwarves some more furniture. I also have a silver wall here. I don't remember why that happened or what I did that for. Let me go ahead and remove that. That's not the right button. What is the right button? Did I mine it? Huh. Actually, no, I think it is that button. Yeah, it just doesn't show up while you're paused. Okay, I also made a statue garden, which is where they can... It's a meeting area called Statue Land, where they can observe all the beautiful statues we've created because I needed to get them out of my furniture area. I had way too many statues. I think earlier on in the game I had like automated it or something infinitely, and that turned out to not be a great idea. So here's all my furniture. I've expanded my stockpiles quite a bit. This is still my general stockpile. I made a new stockpile for stone and boulders that are uncut, and then this is all just bars and blocks. And so obviously these bins are mostly full, but that's fine. So there's still a decent amount of space left in here. One thing that's actually really annoying that I think is a bug of some sort is that if I go to look at alunite blocks, which are these pink ones I've been building things out of, it shows that I have 324. Which sounds great, right? That's a lot. But the problem is, if I go in to build a wall, and I want to build it out of alunite blocks, oh no, look, I only have 52. So it turns out the game is counting these walls, these block walls, into the stocks, which I think is really bad. And I don't know why it does that, but it's very confusing then, because it's like, I have no easy way to see how many blocks I actually have available to build with, right? Because it looks like I have 324, but I don't have 324. So I'm hopeful that at some point that can get fixed or improved, because that's not a great thing to not be able to know. In any case, I also moved my stoneworkers over here so they're closer to the action of all this stone. I have added a kitchen. I added a new... I did a lot of fiddling with work orders, trying to figure some stuff out on, like, how can I get the right amount of meals made, if I have enough seeds, and make... yeah, we'll go back. I still need to improve that, so we'll go back to that later. And let's see, did I do anything else on the main level? Oh, the well. The well. I've made a well. That's right here. It's currently mostly filled up now. It's two layers deep. And I had to deconstruct the well to refill the well, which sounds weird, but I don't know how else I would have done it. Because to fill the well, you have to put a water as a pit pond designation. And you make that over the gap, and then you can turn on designate this zone as the top of a pond, and citizens will bring buckets of water. Well, that's great, except the problem is, if the well is installed right here, they'll go to the well to get their bucket of water to dump into the pit. And obviously that doesn't work very well. So, let me recreate the well again. Where is the well? Machines and fluids. Well. Okay, I don't really care what kind of blocks. So there we go. We'll have that well again, and then we'll designate that as a... Actually, I don't think we need to designate it as a water source. And then we made an underground farm here, which took a little bit of work, but basically I dumped a bunch of water into this pit until each square was covered, and then that leaves a dusting of mud or a pile of mud, and that allows you to build a farm plot on top of it. So this is actually two separate farm plots. You can't see the distinction. The top one is 3 tall and the bottom one's 2 tall, so that's 10, and this is 15 squares. And I wanted to just grow some other things, So we're going to grow cave wheat in here and rock nuts in here. I don't really know what either of those is needed for, but I think you can use a quern to crush cave wheat into flour, which I plan on also using in the kitchen to make better meals. We'll see how that works. And then finally, I'm working on another dormitory down here. Because, you know, dwarves have to walk really far if I were to keep going down further in this direction. So instead, I just go down 1Z level. And I'll put a bunch more rooms. Currently, I have just the 12 beds for a dormitory set up there, so at least people can sleep somewhere. My population has skyrocketed, unfortunately. I actually didn't want more people, so I went into the settings and reduced the max population to 42. So hopefully that means more migrants won't show up. Because I wanna figure out what I'm doing more before I just have the population continue exploding. So yeah, I think that's the main summary of what I've done. I'm gonna keep working on this kitchen thing. Essentially, what I was trying to figure out how to do is make sure we always have plenty of meals, but the problem is we also need plump helmet seeds. And so I need to turn some plump helmets into drink, or eat them directly. And I don't know if there's another way to process plump helmets to get the seeds back. But essentially that means I might not want to cook plump helmets into meals, because then I don't get the seeds back. And there's not some other way to process it. So otherwise I'll just end up with tons and tons of drink, which maybe I can sell. I don't really know. Maybe selling wine is a bad idea, but who knows. Oh yeah, and then the caverns, we unlocked that at the end of the last stream. They're down here. And there's kind of a large area that we have not explored at all yet. But there's lots of those fungus trees and... oh. Giving birth to a girl. Oh boy. Now our population's even higher. So yeah, lots of those fungus trees, and there's some ant warriors down here that got in a fight with a bird elk or something. Soldier, ant, woman, spearman. Just chilling there. So yeah, that's a thing that we have not investigated much at all yet. And yeah, our FPS is totally tanked. Oh yeah, the mushrooms are very pretty, for sure. Or the graphical FPS. I really think that optimization of this game is necessary if they want to make a good name for themselves with this game. They really have to optimize it better. I mean, you know, games like Factorio make this look like a joke when you look at the kinds of factories that can run at full frames per second. I know there's a lot going on in Dwarf Fortress. I get it, but other games can handle it, doing a lot of things as well. So that's not really the best excuse. So I'm hoping that this can be improved, because my fortress isn't all that big, nor do I have all that many dwarves, and I can't even play at the normal frame rate, which feels weird to me. Because the first number is actually the updates per second, and then the second number is the graphical updates per second, or the graphical FPS. In any case, what I was trying to do with the kitchen, and I made a bunch of new orders, most of them are just to make other kinds of blocks, so I could actually empty out my stockpile over here. So I'm auto blocking a bunch of things. I do need the microcline one to be a little bit of a bigger number, because I actually want microcline doors. Yeah. Because we're gonna put microcline doors in for the, whatchamacallit, the dormitory down here. And I'm calling it a dormitory, but that's probably not helpful, because really I'm gonna do individual rooms, bedrooms. So let me mine out some more microcline. Right there. And yeah, so for the kitchen, essentially what I want to do, I was trying to figure this out. I only want to brew drinks from plump helmets if there's not enough seeds and I have a lot of plump helmets. The reason being it could use up all my plump helmets and then I can't cook with any of them. So that's what this is all about. There is no cap on drinks here, which is a bit potentially concerning. But it will only run when there's less than 30 plump helmets spawn. So that's good. So if I have enough plump helmet seeds, then it shouldn't run. The other problem is I don't have this set. Oh, I do. Okay. So this still can only take from the plump helmets for cooking. And that will make it so that hopefully only plump helmets will actually be turned into wine here. At least that's the hope. The second condition should be unnecessary. Which one was the second one? Oh. Yeah, I guess because I have the third condition, the second one's pointless now. That was originally there just to make sure we didn't have work cancellations. And yeah, okay, so essentially what I want to do is figure out, I guess cave wheat takes a while to grow. We haven't seen any pop up yet. And then we need to make a quern, which can crush the... That's not made in a mechanics workshop. That can crush the cave wheat into flour, which then we can cook with. So... tasks are completed very slowly compared to the powered millstone. Okay, so there's a powered millstone that I can get, apparently. Oh, let's see if we crash on saving. Last time I had a crash when it saved automatically. That was scary. So a powered millstone might be in our future at some point, but for now I'll just get a quern. What's up, Dave? Good to see ya. Saving this game takes forever and a half. Again, really needs to be optimized. Okay, it worked. So here it says make at a workshop first. Okay. Carpenter's workshop or stoneworker's workshop? I didn't mean to click that. Don't make that. Wooden quern. I don't see a quern. Nope. Okay, how about at the stoneworker? You guys make querns? Yeah, you do. Make a rock quern. I would like it to be out of microcline. I like the blue color. And I have a clothier's shop. I haven't been doing much with it. This person threw off all their clothes on the floor, I think because they are worn. I think that's what that little X means. Because it's showing some wear. And I guess they're like, I don't want to wear this crap anymore. So I probably need to do some sort of work order for the clothing shop. Also, a huge feature that this game needs... Oh my gosh, this scrolling is kind of buggy too. Like I'm clicking and dragging down, but it won't even go to the bottom one. They need like a folder system for work orders. You know, so I can have all my blocks in one, and then all my smelting in another. The fact that this is just one giant scroll menu, that's pretty rough. It makes it really hard to find. And you can't even search. You can't search or sort this menu in any way. So, it's pretty rough, in my opinion. So we need cloth of some sort. So I need, like, shoes. And there's cloth. Wait, a yarn shoe? What the heck is a yarn shoe? Don't you use yarn to make cloth? Weave yarn into cloth. Okay. It's a little confusing. But I think we will go with cloth shoes. What's up, Mudino? It's going well. How are you? Make cloth shoe. Amount of shoes is less than 10. Let's go with less than 8 or 6. Yarn thread becomes yarn cloth becomes yarn shoe. But then why could I... Maybe. Wait, yarn is a material? Not a type of object? That's really confusing. Because yarn, in my head, is a type of object. You could have, like, woolen yarn. You could have, you know, cotton yarn. You could have spider silk yarn. Is that not how this is working? Anyway, unused plant cloth. See, I'm worried about the plant cloth. Should it be plant cloth? Yarn is thread made from wool. Okay. That's... Why don't they just call it wool thread? That's really confusing. But thus is Dwarf Fortress. And yes, Mudino, I am enjoying it, but there are some annoying things about it, to be sure. Shoes is less than 6, plant cloth is greater than 6, make 6 shoes. Okay, and now we need cloth trousers, I think they're called. And then that, we'll just make 3 at a time. Greater than 3. Now I'm hoping that trousers available doesn't count people wearing it. I would presume that, but I don't know if I should presume that. Cloth shirt. Down to 3. Shirts, unused plant cloth. 3. 3. I know that's greater than 3. Technically, it could be greater than 2, and that would still work, but that's fine. We'll have a bonus cloth that's there in case of emergencies. And then I need, let's see, shirt, trousers, shoes, and gloves. I believe. Cloth glove. Okay, hopefully that works. How much cloth do I even have? I do have some wool cloth. And we have 40 pigtail cloth, which is great. And how's the cave wheat coming along? Oh, the rock nuts are growing. Still not more cave wheat. Quarry bush. This is a quarry bush. Well, what do you know? Surprise, surprise. And then we also need some beds and some smoothing down here. So let's get this all smoothed up. Which I do know we can reduce the number of people who are allowed to do smoothing. So that some of them get masterwork, legendary, whatnot at it. I'm not too worried about that right now. So then we will place doors. Keep building, select material, microcline door, microcline door, door. Oh, and you still need the wall in this one. Yeah, a bunch of people showed up over the last year, Dave, unfortunately. I don't really want this many people to take care of. But here we are. Okay, we need microcline wall. And then some beds. Oh. More random crap on the floor. I need like a stockpile for worn clothing. Is that a type of thing? Custom. Finished goods, maybe? Legwear? Armor. Maybe it's an armor. Shoes. Unusable armor. Don't really know, actually, where, or if this is even possible. Item types. Maybe worn is a... Yeah, I would agree. The UI is definitely better than what I see in the old game, but still needs a lot of work. Alright, I'm just going to delete that for now. And we should be able to designate some new bedrooms, which should make some people happier. I think a lot of these people are having less happy thoughts because they don't have their own adequate or meager or whatever kind of bedroom this becomes. So we'll do zone, bedroom, and we can do multi since I've properly separated them. I think this should work. Yeah, and it automatically kind of makes the square properly of their bedroom. So there we go, there's 5 more bedrooms. Should bring some more happiness. And now what? Oh, cave wheat is growing. Perfect. Now I did add in some new, whatchamacallit. Oh, that's another thing that I learned about is all of these buttons and these sub-menus since the last video. So in the kitchen, you can like set permissions on plump helmets, for example. So we could set the permission to just never cook with plump helmets. And then we don't have to do all sorts of finicky workshop stuff. I just won't cook with plump helmets. So this is another way to approach these things. Like I can cook with pigtail seeds, for example. But if you cook with the seeds, then you don't have the seeds. So most seeds are disabled from cooking by default. Drinks as ingredient type. I don't know if I totally understand that, but it's there. And then cooking with leaves. Stone use is another thing we learned about. So you could restrict certain types of stone from being used, and then they would just be left in the stockpile. And if you went to make rock blocks, it wouldn't actually make blocks from ones that are unselected. So for example, if I were to just make rock blocks, it's not going to use chalk to make those, though I think you could if you wanted to, because you'd rather make steel bars out of these, or pig iron, or whatever. Lots of different types of things. This is helpful because it even shows you, you know, what the uses are of each type of stone. And then standing orders is where we can set, you know, things that workers gather or ignore. Forbidding stuff. Children doing chores, which of course we're okay with. And only farmers harvesting is a big deal. I don't remember if I did that in the YouTube episode or not, but that's the thing we were wanting for a long time. Because it's not actually a work detail. So like plant gathering, I should really just remove this work detail altogether. Because it's pointless. So I did add some other planters. Edzul's legendary at this point, but I want a few planters just in case, you know, something happens or Edzul dies or something. So we're going to make sure that we have a few options. Honestly, I should have a couple more woodcutters as well. Miners. We'll add in the rest of the people that have some amount of qualification. I won't have the farmer do mining. And then, so stone cutting and engraving would be the thing. So that's smoothing. and engraving, I think. Or is stone cutting something else? I can't remember. It's confusing because they all sound... Engraving is obvious, but stone cutting versus masonry versus, like, maybe there's stone working too. I can't remember. But I might change it to only selected do it, and we'll just pick everyone that's competent and above. That should be plenty. And engraving, I'll pick the same 3. And we'll pick 2 more, and then we'll add them to the stone cutting list. Because I want my stone cutters are crafts dwarfs, so mugs, etc. Oh, okay. Interesting. So the engraving is also the smoothing? See, this is where it's confusing. Does engraving also count as smoothing? That's what I'm not sure about. Stone cutter, engraver, stone carver. No, I think stone cutting is the smoothing, and I think stone carving is the you know, stone worker. What are these called? Stone workers workshop. I think the people who go here are the ones who are skilled in stone cutting. I could be wrong. It's not very clear. In any case, we do need to make some more bedrooms still, because I have 48 freaking people, and here we only have, what is this, 6, 12, we only have 24 bedrooms here. Oh, I need a wall. Don't use closest material. Eldenite blocks. So I have 24 plus now 5, soon to be 6. We only have bedrooms for 30. Which is a bit of a bummer. Actually, I'm going to leave that open. And we will cut through here to make more bedrooms. Wiki reading stream. Yeah, seriously. And then I'll make some bedrooms in this direction. And so the bedrooms are 3 wide, and I want the walls to be made by me, so I'm just going to mine out a 5 wide block. I'm probably making their bedrooms bigger than they need to be. Seeing what some other people have done. Yeah, it just kills the GFPS to do a mining. Look at that. We're down to 10, 9, 8 because they're doing a bunch of mining. That's gotta be a bug. That mining tanks the GFPS so much. At least I hope it's a bug. Zooming in helps slightly, but not that much. I've used the wiki a little bit so far, you know, just needed it for basic questions like, what can you do with cave wheat? Things like that. I also, just to give everyone their own bedroom, I might get lazy for a minute here and just make crappy ones that don't have cut stone as the walls. Oh my gosh. And when the GFPS is bad, the clicking is really laggy and it misses your mouse click. So I'm going to pause it so that, what is it again? M for mining. Okay. So we're going to do this. Yeah, a dresser and a chest. I did see that in some other... Oop, gotta pause it again. Alert! A caravan from Idatast has arrived. Perfect. I guess it is autumn already of our 3rd year. Okay, time to do some trading. Time to do some trading. Alright, broker requested at depot. Move goods to from depot. How did an iron anvil get there? Oh, no, that's just... Okay, never mind. Well, we have some wine barrels. We have an excess of drink. So I might... move some wine barrels up. I don't know how much they weigh. But we'll move a few. Beds, bins, boxes, buckets, cages, doors. Oh, there's our quern. We need to place that. Yeah, I'm fine selling some barrels. We should be okay on that. Oh yeah, we made a legendary opal weapon rack, which... why don't we sell that? Because it's worth a lot. Might as well. And then, what else can I sell? I guess everything is in bins. So again, it's really terrible that, like, to get to items like microcline blocks, you have to go into bins. That's just horrible. And again, I'm sure there's a great reason why it's this way, because, you know, it was some hacked together solution from ancient history, but it's just really bad that you have to do it this way to, like, see your bars. Things inside of bins shouldn't be, like, in some separate menu, but what do I know? What is the most valuable? Iron bars are worth 50. Silver bars are worth 50. Copper bars are only worth 10. That feels weird. That copper's worth so little. Do I have any other types of metal? Guess not. Where are all my gems, I guess? I can't search for gemstone, can I? Gem bin, there we go. Can I search for gem bin? Okay, I can at least do that. Oh yeah, I have a legendary cut gem there too. I did make iron goblets, which I don't know for sure, but I think that makes dwarves happier because they can drink out of goblets. Don't totally know. This is really frustrating that I have to do it this way. There's not even a gem in this. Why is it showing up in this search? This is only andesite blocks and copper bars. It's super weird. Anyway, do I have any cut gems? I think I've been forgetting to cut gems recently. I need to make an order for that. Cut gems. If large gems or gem rough gems? I'm presuming... See, what's interesting is you almost learn through these suggested conditions that rough gems are the ingredient and large gems are the output, I think. So, like, I want to make sure... Oh, we'll just cut them all. Maybe that's a bad idea, but we'll do that. Yeah, so many questions. But what's ironic there is, like, cutting a gem doesn't make it larger. So why are they not called cut gems? Why are they called large gems? Right? That doesn't make sense. To someone with a normal, rational brain, that is completely unreasonable. Goodness. Alright, let's trade. Maybe. I'm getting 4 GFPS right now. Holy crap. Wait, you haven't brought the rest of the stuff. Didn't I say to bring a gem bin? Or was I waiting on that? Maybe I was waiting on that. Okay, well, I can trade all this stuff. And you brought 4 logs for me? That's it? Goodbye plump helmets, a bunch of leaves, cheese. That's it? That's all you got? Okay, well, that's pretty useless. I'll buy some cheese, I guess? Because it's free food? Well, it's not free, but... whatever. Will make you happy. Sodal, the expedition leader, meets with the outpost liaison from the mountain homes. Let us discuss your situation. There's much to share. Information added to civilization/world info. Make requests for next year's caravan. I thought I did. Maybe I need to request more types of wood. I think last time I requested wood, and they only brought 4 this time, which is a bummer. Metal bars. I don't really... See here, there's small cut gems and large cut gems. So, what is a small cut gem then? It's just a lot of confusion there. Do I need anything else? Not really. I need for leather, water skins, and cut gems. Ooh. I'll be able to make 1 million on gems next year. Oh, we got some miasma again. But we've contained it. That's good. Rotten stray horse corpse. Rotting. Okay, so we need... let's see, what do I need? We need doors and beds. No, I don't want to pick the material. Place some doors. I don't care what material. Just get this done quick and dirty. So we can get a few more bedrooms. Like, why is there... you know, we got some unhappy peeps here. What's going on? Atesh. We got a monster slayer who's unhappy. Okay, he doesn't have a room, so that doesn't help. Having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. Okay, see, that's what I was talking about earlier. I made goblets. Why are they not using them? Is there somewhere I have to put them? Do I have to put them in the dining hall? I don't know how these things work. I mean, I did make it a tavern, so that's good. But maybe I do need... goblets in here. And do I need drink in here? Like, I don't know how that works. Or maybe I don't have enough. How many goblets do I have? I have 63 iron goblets. I think that's enough. Holy cow. That's a lot of iron goblets. Yeah, I wonder... I mean, it's near the top, so it's not that old of a thought. Maybe they just haven't had thoughts for a long time. So the third thought down is bad. So you need a stockpile of goblets in the dining room. Okay, well, how was I supposed to know that? Food? Finished goods. Metal. type. Goblets. That's all I can specify, I think. Goblet stocks. Stonks. Let's make this a little bigger. Okay, and then currently, where are the goblets? They are in stockpile number 1. Okay. So then you will push to you. So what's stockpile number 6? Is that this one? No, that's furniture stockpile. What just happened? Withdraws from society? What? Uh-oh. Also, who's like half naked over here? Oh, well, you're a baby. Okay. Makes sense. What was that whole withdraws from society thing all about? Has claimed a metalsmith's forge. Is that you? Yeah. Uh-oh. He's probably gonna make something legendary, or he's going to go insane and kill everybody. But he's in a strange mood. Okay, is anyone gonna bring goblets over? Por favor. Please. And thank you. Doesn't seem to be working. Did I set this incorrectly? The selected talk file will take items from here. Yeah, okay. We have these enabled. We have goblets selected. What more can I do? Do I need to have the total qualities enabled here? Then it will, like, accept... I wonder if that's what it was part of the problem. No, still doesn't seem to be getting any goblets. I also need more tables and chairs, so let's add a couple more tables here. Core quality. Maybe it needs core quality and total quality. Maybe it needs all... Maybe it also needs, like, all... Like, is this the type of finished good? So it's like, this is the material it's made out of. Yeah, let's find out if I do iron, because I know they're iron goblets. So maybe that will then work. I'm not sure, really. Still none showing up. There we go. That worked. Okay, so hopefully that will help a bit with happiness. People just throwing crap all over the floor. Excuse me. But those shouldn't be there. Neither should all this crap. Guys, you know what? You make messes. I wonder if those items won't get taken because they're in bedrooms. It's definitely possible. Okay, let's continue taking a look at happiness issues. He felt euphoric due to inebriation. Nice. It looks like you've had a lot of good things happening. Why are you so unhappy? No quarters doesn't help, I guess, but... How did we not get doors in all of these? Music is dope. Stone cutting is happening, I guess. Yeah, that is stone cutting, I'm pretty sure. Because if we look at these people... Well, you're just dabbling. You're competent. Yeah, I do think stone cutting is the making into blocks. So if we go back to the labor menu... these are people who... They're the only people who are allowed to cut things into blocks. Whereas engraving is engraving, and then... What was the other one? Stone cutting, stone carver, and engraver. Yeah, I don't know which one wall smoothing is. Maybe it's also engraving? Oh, I can, we don't need the trader anymore, do we? Wait, didn't I sell that? I think I did. It just hasn't left yet. Okay, so what I want to do is build the quern and get cave wheat going as an ingredient to cook with. So we'll build workshops, farming, quern. I'll build it here. We'll let someone get that built. I'll designate some more bedrooms. The bedroom multi. 7 more bedrooms. That's helpful. Another baby. Oh boy. I'm glad I limited the population. We already are gonna have too many with babies showing up. Why is there just a llama wool shirt on the freaking ground there? This makes no sense to me. Okay, we're down to only 2 people who are unhappy. That's good. There's not enough that are super happy though, because there's a lot of things I'm not doing, but we've got the corn. So what I want to do is essentially have plump helmets in 1 and flour in another. And we're gonna grind cave wheat, mill seeds, nuts to paste. Oh, interesting. So can I do rock nuts with that, I wonder? Let's just add the task and see what happens. Well, I guess they might bring anything. Hemp seeds in this case. Okay, well, regardless, we want this to be food. And we want it to be plants. Milled plant? Barley flour. Dwarven wheat flour. I think. Uh-oh. Single grain wheat flour? Soft wheat flour? 2-grain wheat? How many types of wheat flour are there? Dear goodness, we'll just say all. And then the quern gives 2 this stockpile, which is going to be called the flour pile. I'll call it flour for cook. And then that gives 2... These icons always confuse me no matter how many times I read it. I always do the wrong one. From the quern to the kitchen. Yeah, that's right. And then we want to add a new task. Make flour. Or mill, what's it called? Mill plants. Mill plants. Amount of empty bags is greater than 10. What does empty bags have to do with anything? And where's the suggested condition of, like, flour? Oh, I guess because this is a particular... Okay, hold on. What's probably going to be better... We need a cave wheat stockpile, so we only mill cave wheat. Make new stockpile. Cave wheat for milling. Okay. Custom cave wheat. Alright, you can't just search it. You have to find it. Plants. Plants. Cave wheat. There we go. Oop. Did that work? Yeah. Okay. Cool. And that gives 2 quern. So our little querny boy. 2 cave wheat from flour, and we'll add a work order specifically for this quern to mill mash plant into slurry or mill seeds nuts into paste. I think that one. And amount of glob? What is glob? I don't even know what we're doing here. Glob is output of mash. Well, yeah, I figured that out, but, like, is that flour in this case? It's so confusing. What's up, comrade? Hello. So we're just gonna go with that. Paper slurryable. I don't feel like cave wheat is paper slurryable. Is the quern not what makes... I thought it said it made flour. Is this not what makes flour? Is that what we're... It says make sugar, flour, and various useful slurries. So why is there not an option? Yeah, mill plants. Yes, you may say something. So why is a work order of mill plant not here? All I have is mill seeds nuts into paste. This is really weird. Because I can add mill plants here. But it doesn't seem like I can add that to the quern as a work order. I can add the task of mill plants. But as a work order, I can't. Is this just some sort of bug that I'm experiencing, or am I doing something wrong? Seems like this is a bug to me. Let me just add some mill plants work orders. Oh, they're getting canceled. Maybe that's why I can't do it, is because... Well, I know we've grown some cave wheat. So where is it right now? Currently, our cave wheat is chilling in stockpile number 1. Okay. So we'll just take from stockpile 1. Done. Hopefully they'll transfer some cave wheat over, and then we'll see if the option appears. Okay, now we got cave wheat, right? Yeah, cave wheat barrel, check. So I'm gonna pause it. So now can I add? No, I can't. What on earth? But it's literally capable of milling cave wheat right here. This is strange. Well, let's see what happens. Nope. Oh, needs empty bag in the linked stockpile. Okay. These are empty bags. So we just need to link this stockpile too. So difficult. So we also need take from, that's this one, here. Yes, comrade, the player just designates things to do, and it is the dwarves that do all the things. You cannot directly control them. Okay, so now we got the bag, and the wheat, and the milling is happening. And we should get, I think it's dwarven flour. Please, and thank you. It's definitely not fast. It did tell me it was slower than the powered millstone. And indeed it is. But maybe someday soon we will see flour. Any day now. Any day now. Wow, that's really slow. What skills do you even have? Probably not the skills you need. Thresher might be what skill they're using here. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, man. Come on. Give me the flour. Also, it's kind of funny. That's saying it came from a work order. Did I? Oh, I left mill plants as a work order. So that is working. Mill plants as a work order is properly sending it to the quern, but I can't seem to add a specific work order for this shop to mill plants. That feels like a bug. I mean, there's a chance it's not, and I'm still missing something, but it seems like it might be a bug. Also, Strange Mood Boy here is still chilling. I'm worried he's just gonna sit there and starve to death. This guy's been milling plants for like 3 days straight. This is extremely slow. I might need multiple querns. Any important stuff? We got a visitor. Again, that should take you to Zom, not to where he showed up. Or I think you should have the option to do both, I think, is better. What's he doing? Oh, is he leaving? I just want to see this milling get done, but it's taking like 5 days. We need unused plant cloth. That's a bit of an issue. Now, but didn't I set all the conditions properly on my work orders here? How is that not... Oh, I guess they all got approved because they all wanted some of the same material. They all got approved because there was enough for their individual order, but then they all kind of overlapped and used too much cloth, I think. Where's my farm? Here. Oh, I took this off pigtails at some point. I guess I didn't really mean to do that. I think we need a bigger pigtail growing area. Check your events for strange mood prompts. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything there. He's still querning it up. I'm curious if this cave wheat will ever turn into flour at this point. I think he's been going for like 5 days. Goodness. "25th. Still going. There it is. Oh, we got extra seeds. We got 6 seeds out of it. And then dwarven wheat flour bag, which has 3 dwarven wheat flour. Beautiful. And I'm hoping we can cook with that. Can we cook with wheat flour? I'm also going to restrict cave wheat from brewing, because I want to cook with it, not brew with it. Uh-oh. So, oh, there it is. Okay, cook with dwarven wheat flour. See, I can turn off the permissions on cooking if I wanted to. Also, I'm confused about cooking. How can you cook wine? So that's a little confusing. But now if I go to prepare a lavish meal, will it mix flour and plump helmets? That's essentially all I want to know from all of this experimentation. Well, the flour for cooking hasn't been put in there yet. We do have all the types of flour. selected. Someone gonna carry it to where it's supposed to go. This item is tagged by a task and will not be used by other tasks. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if somehow... What is going on here? There. Finally made it there. Now you're just making a lavish meal with plum helmets because there wasn't any flour. Do they put wine in some meals? Yeah, I don't know how that works. Okay, let's try again. Will you use the wheat flour this time? Plump helmet, plump helmet, plump helmets, plump helmet. Didn't seem to work. We have wheat flour available. Can you not cook with wheat flour? Didn't we just see that you can in the labor menu? Did I make that up? Yeah, it's right there. Allowed to be cooked. It's allowed to take from flour for cook and plump helmets for cook. Yeah, I wonder what are available, and the cloth is still not available, which is annoying, but... And why is cave wheat not planted at all? Come on, people. Do your job. We have cave wheat seeds. Oh, I guess these seeds need a place to go, don't they? Because they're just kind of sitting there. So then the corn also needs to give to my seed stockpile. Is he trying to put more flour into the same bag? I don't think so. There's also this stupid thing, like, I don't want bags in barrels. I hate that that's a default thing, because then you're, like, going down the tunnel of crap. But honestly, it doesn't matter. I just want to understand how, like, when you prepare a lavish meal, how do they decide what they're going to actually cook? Why is he not taking flour as an additional ingredient? Do they default to using more ingredients? Do they not? Is it just random? I just don't really know. Now where did the flour go? Solving problems, the game. Now it's in stockpile 1. Send that over. Uh-oh. Stark raving mad. That's bad. Ustuth, where'd you go? This creature is miserable right now. That's bad. Running around babbling. Oh dear. He took off all his clothes, and now he's running around like a crazy person. This is good. Should I kick him out? Or should I just let him be a crazy person? Running around babbling. Adventurers have visited to fight monsters in the cave, but I haven't really opened up a way to get to the cave yet, so that's a thing. Okay, now the wheat flour has made it in bag form. That probably won't help anything. Okay, there's pigtails. Where are all my cave wheat seeds? Maybe I just need more planters? Cave wheat for milling. Wait. That's not cave wheat seeds. Cave wheat seeds are in the corn currently. They should be taking the seeds to the stockpile. I don't know why they're not. Got hauling to do, people. Stop socializing. They're literally all socializing. I'm worried about our Stark raving mad friend. I feel like bad things are gonna happen. See, this is the kind of thing, it's like cave wheat seeds. I'm pretty sure, did I just not enable all seeds on here? No, all seeds are enabled. Why are seeds not showing up here? It's just strange. There's empty spaces. We have 3 bags. Another fun one is you have to, every time you go into here to custom, this is a bug for sure, and you mess with stuff and you exit, it resets your max barrels. So definitely gotta pay attention to that if you don't want barrels showing up. But yeah, like, why aren't the cave wheat seeds being taken to my seed stockpile? Don't understand it. Here's our Stark raving mad friend, running around babbling. Thirsty. Just gonna go visit all the dead bodies. Nice. Oh man. Good times. Okay, what do I do with these cave wheat seeds? Why are they not getting used? Can't... Do I need to... Surely that... Shouldn't they go to my seed stockpile? Like, surely I don't need to, like, do this, right? Yeah, I can't even select a farm. I don't know. I feel like people just don't get hauling done. I even have some people that are designated haulers. Still not getting crap done. I'm gonna add some more people to the list that aren't doing much other stuff. Maybe they'll be more encouraged. This is the seed stockpile. It is set to take from anywhere. It is set to take from the quern. And it has all the seeds selected. It has both of these buttons selected. Cave wheat seeds is on the list. So, pretty sure that's all correct. And then set the barrels to 0. Because it doesn't need barrels. So yeah, that's the seed stockpile. It should be okay. But alas... Because all the other stuff seems to clear out its inventory if you have the proper place to put it. So something feels fishy here. Let's designate one for dumping. That works. They'll go dump it over here. And then I can even unlock it. And let me guess, it'll go get planted. Nope, now it got put in the seed stockpile. Weird. So why is this not getting put in the seed stockpile? I mean... Choose a stockpile to which the workshop will give items. Seed stockpile. Done. Just doesn't seem to work. Huh. Well, that's frustrating, because that's kind of necessary to get the cave wheat seeds back into circulation. Interesting. I don't know how to fix this. It's also really weird I can't add mill plants as a work order. So there's a couple weird issues for sure. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Let me add a work order to mill plants anyway. And we will mill 2 because it takes forever. And our, let's see, we will need empty bags greater than 2. We will need cave wheat. Is that a type or material? Cave wheat plant items. How many do I have right now? Okay. Is at least 2. That should work. But why are the seeds stuck? Ah, the worst. I don't get it. Don't get it. Is there something else here that I'm doing wrong? Finished goods. I don't think it's any of this other stuff. Yeah, exactly. You can't micromanage too much. How dare you suggest such a thing? I mean, in this case, I do want to micromanage because I want to the flower to go to a specific place. And that means the seeds need to go to a specific place. It's just weird that it's not working. Okay, well, there's more milling happening. That seems to be working okay. It's just the seeds are stuck in here. Maybe there needs to be a certain amount before anyone wants to move them? I don't know. Feels weird. Cloth is still a bit of an issue with pigtails. But yeah, I mean, I need to mill the cave wheat to get more seeds. I can't grow more until it's done getting milled. Well, I think I should probably call it an end to the YouTube episode because we're at an hour and 20 minutes. So we'll take a quick break. For those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.